the thing that really speaks to me on this car is the testosterone in the DNA, like an M3, like a Porsche, that it really has that I'm a badass dude, get out of my way. And I really think they needed that because they were going a little too soft and happy in their designs, you know, especially with the Countryman. The Countryman's like, hi, I'm this happy little car in, you know, German car land. Why don't you get inside and we'll go for a ride?
As I mentioned earlier, BMW has chosen the area around Nashville, Tennessee to launch this new Mini Coupe. Now, the man who designed this coupe is Vincent Kung. But do you know what his middle name is? Well, they tell me it's Tennessee, but I think they're putting me on.
No, seriously, this is my real legal middle name. My father came to this country, was so in love with this state that he had to name something after the state, so he chose my middle name as Tennessee. We wanted something that was very sporty looking and sporty performing, so we had to start from the bottom up. We integrated a lot of suspension and chassis components from our convertible model. So our engineers went to work by lowering the lower center of gravity. They lowered the windshield angle by 13 degrees, put a dedicated roof design on the car, and 2 spoilers in back. One on the roof to catch the air, which directs it down the back window and onto the second spoiler, which automatically raises at 50 miles an hour and lowers at 37.
You know, one of the main features on this newly designed Mini has to be the roof. And I don't know about you, but to me, it looks an awful lot like a helmet.
Actually, that's what we call it internally. It's our helmet head roof design. We first introduced it on the 2011 Countryman, but now on the Coupe, you can really see it comes into its own.
I love it. I've owned 7 Minis, and it'll be my 8th. I think the design is what Mini needed. I think they needed something a little bit more radical, something that's going to grab your attention. If somebody sees that car going down the road, they're not going to mistake it for an S2000 or a Miata. They're going to know it's a Mini.
I was kind of worried about the design at first. The pictures just don't do it justice. You know, seeing it in person, it's just a beautiful car. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Weight balance has been shifted slightly towards the back, and what this does is improve our handling dynamics, and being able to tune the suspension for it, we're able to make it one of the best handling Minis ever. And it's also one of the top performing. Our 0 to 60 time, for instance, is 6.1 seconds on the John Cooper Works Coupe, and top speed is 149 miles per hour. This means the new John Cooper Works Coupe is Mini's fastest and quickest accelerating Mini we've ever produced.
Yes, it's just a 2-seater, but the new Mini Coupe at least has a place to put your stuff. Now, I do have a pet peeve. It's in the interior. It deals with visibility. In the front and the sides, no problem. But the B-pillar, let's say you're trying to back out onto a road or a highway and you're trying to see through those B-pillars. Well, this is what you see. Not much.
Performance is excellent. The bad news about the car to me is, unless you buy the Works, you're going to be disappointed. I drove the Works yesterday and the S today, and the S is okay, but after you drive the Works, just save the money because it's night and day, in my opinion, different in handling, suspension, and acceleration, and it looks just fantastic. It's really worth the upgraded price.
I have a lot of younger friends that see this car, and they just never really got into the Minis because they're like, oh, it's just not for me, and now they see this car, the 2-door sports car, and it really gets them excited. So I really hope that Mini can get a lot of new, younger owners, and because once you buy a Mini, you're loyal. You'll always own a Mini.